to the most updated 2025 edition of the 100 Civics Questions and Answers, official USCIS version. At Citizenship Help Guide, we're here to support your journey to becoming a U.S. citizen with the latest, most accurate, and easy-to-follow study materials. This video features the official USCIS 100 Civics Questions, updated for 2025, along with clear answers to help you prepare with confidence. Whether you're studying for the naturalization interview or just beginning your journey, remember our motto: dream, learn, achieve. Please like, share, and subscribe to Citizenship Help Guide to stay informed and motivated. Your support helps us reach more future Americans like you. Let's pass the interview together.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When was the Constitution written? (1787). We elect a president for how many years? 4. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many amendments does the Constitution have? (27). What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was the president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was the president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. In what month do we vote for president? November. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name two national U.S. holidays. President's Day, Independence Day. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War.